Got us one.
What's up, everybody? I'm Natasha.
And I'm Tristan.
Welcome back to our channel.
Living the Grand Life.
Welcome back to another episode of
Mind Your Marriage Monday.
Memorial Day edition.
Yes.
So, we got some barbecue. We're going to kind of do a mukbang situation here. We're going to eat, talk about what happened, smash this food, talk about how good this food is. Tell us, what did you cook today? If so, what did you cook? Was it good? And if you didn't cook and you went somewhere else, you can be honest, we family. Did somebody mess up something? Or was it all fire? I hope it was all fire. I hope no one messed up any of the food.
I hope not, because that is foolishness.
I'm ready to dig in. So before we do, let's go ahead and show the family and tell the family what we have here.
So I don't know if we got the same thing on our plates or not.
It's a little different.
We literally, it's only two of us here, okay? But for some reason, we felt the need to buy all the things and cook all the things because it's a holiday, whatever. And so on the plate here, we've got some baked beans, some macaroni and cheese, plant-based brats, plant-based burger, some chicken, grilled chicken, and grilled vegetables.
And then I, in addition to that, have some grilled and barbecued shrimp skewers. So,
and you got some potatoes out.
And some potatoes, yep.
Roasted potatoes.
Yeah, so it's just the two of us, but we decided.
And neither one of us got the corn. We have also corn on the cob.
Yeah, we do.
Don't ask us where the menu came from. The menu just was what the menu was.
Yeah.
We were prepared for an army.
They go ahead and let them know what Mind Your Marriage Monday is if it's their first time.
So
I'm going to go ahead and start eating.
Oh, wow. So, if it's your first time watching Mind Your Marriage Monday, this is probably going to be a topic on the next one. Like, should your wife start eating without you? Right? Like,
typically, no.
No. But yeah, so Mind Your Marriage Monday is a segment that we've been doing for quite a bit of time now, and you all seem to love it. So basically what we do is we find a topic about marriage or relationships, committed relationships, and we sort of discuss it to see what the two of us think. So this is the one time every week that we're going to step outside of our marriage and mind your marriage, right? Because most of the time we in our own business. We got business to mind over here.
Exactly.
But once a week we get a little petty, get a little messy, step outside and mind your marriage. This week will be no different. If it's your first time, just know that we do this within a 10-minute cycle.
Yes. So
literally we're going to keep it short and sweet, 10 minutes or less.
Tristan has no idea what today's topic is. So I'm going to give a scenario and then
Them baked beans are fire.
I'm going to give a scenario and then Tristan's going to start the timer and we're going to get it popping. Today's situation.
I can already tell. Based off what you said, it's going to be some food.
I'm going to just make up names. So we'll use Mary, Joseph, and Margaret. We probably shouldn't use names from the Bible.
You know what?
All right, Susan, John, and Deborah. Sure. Okay, so Susan and John are married. Susan is ecstatic that her cousin Deborah is coming over for the summer to stay for 2 weeks.
Over from where? Deborah from another country?
From out of town. She's coming to stay. Let me finish the scenario, babe.
Oh, okay.
Susan's cousin Deborah is coming to stay with them for 2 weeks. She is super excited that Deborah is coming. But Susan's shift at work changes. Susan will now have to work nights. John works, her husband works a traditional 9 to 5 schedule. And her cousin is there for 2 weeks on vacation. So Susan reaches out to her cousin Deborah literally right before she's coming to fly out for 2 weeks. She tells her that either she can't come or she's gonna have to stay in a hotel for the 2 weeks because she can't be at home with her husband alone at night for the 2 weeks that she's there. So the question is Susan wrong for switching it up on her cousin like that at the last minute?
All right, so we got 10 minutes on the clock. I don't know if it's going to take us 10. Well, it might take us more than 10 minutes because this is a lot to unpack because
We don't have more than 10 minutes.
Okay, the question is Susan wrong?
Is Susan wrong for, her cousin planning this trip, bought tickets, her money set, she's staying there. This is what it is, and last minute, because her schedule changed at work, and she now is going to be working nights, and her husband will be at home.
My thing is, quite honestly, I know a lot of people would be like, oh, well, this is, I have questions. Because unless you got a reason not to trust your husband or your cousin, then for me, it's sort of real weird. Like, what are you trying to insinuate, ma'am? First of all, he ugly. Don't nobody want John but you. Nobody. I assure you I don't. And so unless I've given you a reason to believe that I want John's crusty, dusty behind, then... Ooh.
Hold on. But these baked beans are fire. I'm sorry. But you did that.
I did. That's fine.
Yeah, I agree. So when I read it, my first thought was, well, what did your cousin do or what did your husband do? Because I wouldn't mind my cousin being out. Also, my other question was, if your cousin is coming to stay with you for 2 weeks, why are you working the whole 2 weeks? If you invite your cousin out to stay with you in the time that you can't actually be off work. And granted, maybe she can't be, right? Maybe it's a scenario where, she needs all her hours. I don't know. But even then, you don't trust your cousin and your spouse at home together? Who doesn't know how to act?
I mean, does the husband have an issue with it? Maybe the husband said, but this is kind of strange. I don't know. Deborah low-key tried to, I was about to say something. I'm not gonna say it. But I don't know. Again, I feel like there are so many unknowns in this situation. But off just what was shared with us, it feels like weird. Susan crazy a little bit because weird. Don't nobody want your man.
It's really weird to me because also, I mean, you basically told your cousin either now, even though you paying for this trip, pay for it and all, you can't come and you got to stay at a hotel. What?
I mean,
and you were so excited.
Now, if that's the case, then Susan needs to be paying for Deborah's hotel.
Yeah. I mean, because the thing is, whether you work at night or not, if they gonna mess around, they gonna mess around.
Come on.
Also, why are you married to somebody?
Because if you gotta work, then shit, they can mess around in the daytime. Right. Well, I guess he would be at work too.
Or say he is, and not be.
Yeah, because I mean, if you used to your man cheating on you, just say that.
Right. I don't understand. I don't understand. Because why are you married to someone and you don't trust around your family? And why are you excited for family and have invited family to come around and you don't trust around your spouse?
And let me be clear again. Don't nobody want Johnny, John Boy. Don't nobody want him. Nobody. Hell, last time we had a conversation, you ain't even want him. So,
yeah.
Even Alexa says she don't want him.
She definitely, she seconded that.
She says she don't want him. She don't want him. And so you really just making something out of nothing. Now, if there's actually something, share, sis. Let us know the real.
But
because off bat, this seems crazy.
If there is something, why would you invite your cousin?
Right.
To stay with you, whether it's on him or on her.
Faith can't come stay at my house.
Right.
Faith can't come. She can't come. It's a no. Right. And so don't invite Faith over if you know Faith be messing with your husband. Right. Don't do that.
Yeah. You didn't need more than 2 minutes for that.
Apparently, I ain't need more than 5 minutes for that.
I knew it would be a short one. Because on this topic, in this scenario, I knew we would probably agree heavily on that. Because there's no reason, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That you switch it up to hope. Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm not saying that there's never a situation where where that shouldn't be okay. But I mean, quite frankly, again, if that's the case, then I never would have extended the invitation in the first place. I don't give a damn what time of day it is. Because people be committing adultery in the wee hours in the morning or late at night, 1 p.m. on lunch break. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to do to stop that. And if you feel like you gotta censor to that degree, you gotta control to that degree, you think just because it's nighttime, that's what when the freaks do come out at night.
What?
What was it? Shout out to IMSO. Just because night has fallen doesn't mean all of a sudden your husband ain't trustworthy, your cousin ain't trustworthy, ain't nobody trustworthy because it's dark outside. That makes no sense. So if you trusted her enough to invite her, then she ought to be able to sleep there no matter what. That's all I'm saying.
I think it messes up, to me, the relationship moving forward.
Right.
Because you don't trust me as your cousin. Even if you worry about your husband, you don't trust me as your cousin to stop it or cut that off immediately at the head before any words come out. You lost your mind. You don't trust your cousin like that? And again, if you married somebody you don't trust, then you already jacked up.
Right. Exactly. That part.
All right, y'all. So this one was simple. It wasn't that much foolishness. It's not like I usually do.
No,
I didn't raise your blood pressure today. It's a holiday.
I'm surprised.
I didn't want to raise your blood pressure. If this is your first time, welcome, family. We're so happy to have you. You caught us smashing and doing a Mind Your Marriage Monday. It's a little different. We ain't necessarily done it like this before. Figure it'd be fun. Because, it's Monday evening, so we know y'all eating. Probably still eating. We eating.
It's fine.
Be as family
if you
together.
can't tell By the way, we smashing.
Man, this is good.
This ain't active.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't fat.
Now, we did mention earlier, it's plant-based meat. Tristan does eat everything. We'll definitely have something coming out discussing this whole situation. We're going way more detail about what we ate right here.
Fine. All right, so listen, we're about to wrap this thing up. What I need y'all to do is go ahead and subscribe, okay? Right now, stop what you're doing and go and subscribe. And when you do that, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified when your new friends at LeGrand's post new content.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're on the subject of content, did you like this content? Did you enjoy it? We've been getting such rave reviews about Mind Your Marriage Monday, but we keep trying to switch it up to see what works best. So today we tried the little mukbang or what have you. I don't typically eat on camera because I don't have no home training. None. So you probably saw me cutting things weirdly, licking fingers, all kinds of things. So we tried something new. Let us know if you enjoyed it in the comments, okay? Also in the comments, weigh in on this situation. Whose side you are? Are you Team John, Team Deborah, Team Susan? Who team you are? Who was right, who was wrong?
Have you had a scenario like this?
What would you do in this scenario?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Go ahead, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Sharing is caring. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We got a long way to go, so we don't need your help. Okay?
If you're on Instagram, make sure you follow us at Living LeGrand Life. If you want to holler at your girl Tristan, see what she got going on with her beautiful self, holler at her at It's Tristan Grand. If you want to see what I got popping, holler at me at _president. We love you guys. We cannot wait to see you in the next video. Before we leave today, we do want to take a second to acknowledge and make sure we're remembering all of those that have served and that have passed away in battle or passed away just in life after battle. We appreciate all of them. And if you are family to any of them, we'll let you know as well. We appreciate it on this Memorial Day. So we're eating. I know it's not a day of celebration, but it's a day of remembrance. So, you know, do it in style, as I'm sure they would have done themselves. So we love you guys, as we said, and we will holler at you in the next video. Peace. Bye.